Hi guys, it's me. I'm doing this new thing called DreamStream, and I'm going to tell you all about the dreams I have every night. I'm always getting told my dreams are super crazy, so I was like, why not share them? There's this girl at my school who is working in the Wildlife Rehabilitation Center, and I had a dream that for some reason she had to come up to Virginia to get a truck because my dad sells trucks, and so she was staying at this house that I lived in. It looks nothing like the house I actually live in, but she was staying there. And for some reason, every time I try to go in the shower, a bird would appear. Like, I was in the shower, and then this owl would appear, and I was like, come here quickly, there's an owl in the shower. She's like, I don't want to go in there. And I was like, you gotta come in here. And I like covered myself up with the shower curtain. I'm like, get this bird out of my shower. And then she took the bird, and then she left. And when she left and closed the door and I closed the shower, another bird would appear, and it happened over and over again. And then these cute little birds came. And then she was just like, yoink, and I was like, no, I wanted those. So last night I had this dream where I was going on this family vacation. I'm not sure why. I think you're going to some place near Africa. I don't think it's a real country, but it's somewhere really far away. What is this Christmas tree? And during our layover, I realized I forgot my chapstick. So I was like, hey guys, I have to go back to America because I forgot my chapstick. I'm not even sure that my lips are dry. I just know that I was like, okay, chapstick. Forgot it. Have to go back to get it. So I flew back. I was supposed to take this big ship back to this country. I missed the last one. It was just a big panic. And it gets crazier. Somewhere in this, my childhood friend who I was friends with for 18 years, then suddenly on our 18th birthday, I don't know, after that we just stopped talking for 2 years, and then she came back and she started talking to me again. This is real life. And for we went out and she's acted like everything's cool. She said, oh, don't worry about what happened. And then we're talking again, but I don't know if we're actually going to see her. But I had a dream about her in this dream. And for some reason I went to her house. And I'm not sure why I went to her house. I was supposed to just be going back to America for chapstick. But for some reason I went to her house. And I found out she was really deathly sick. And that's why she hasn't been talking to me this entire time. And then I remember something about how her mom couldn't know I was there, or I had to sneak around her mom for being there because she was so sick. And I was like, oh, it makes so much sense now why she hasn't been talking to me. She's been ill, and I feel so bad for being so upset with her for not talking to me, her supposed to be best friend for so many years. And then somewhere in the dream I had to take a taxi. I think I was babysitting, and then I had to take a taxi to babysitting, a taxi back from babysitting, and then back to, but they didn't need me, so I left. And then the guy in the taxi cab was like, hey, how about I drive you back just so you can say, hey, I'm back, or to see if they want me to work again that same night. And I was like, I can't pay for that, man. He was like, it's okay, it's on me. You've used my services so many times. I'll just drive you there. I'm like, okay. So in summary, I was going on a trip to Africa, which I never got to go on because I forgot my chapstick. And when I came back from wherever to get my chapstick, I found out that my old best friend was dying. And then I had to take a taxi to go to a job because I couldn't go on this trip. My mom was trying to come back and she got stuck. And this taxi guy was also apparently driving me to the airport and stuff, but then I couldn't go, so I was here, so he drove me babysitting instead. And then he's just like, let's just go back and say hi or something to the people I just worked with. And I don't know. That's how my brain works at night. So one time I had a dream that I was this birthday fairy. I used to be a ballerina, and I went to go visit the ballet studio that I used to dance at. So when I got there, there was this little girl, and she was having a birthday, and she was super excited. And when I got there, there was no one who wanted to go to her birthday party because she wasn't the cool kid. And I was like, oh, I used to not be the cool kid. And so for some reason, I decided that I'd make it my project to make her birthday awesome. So I made sure that people would come and made it super cool. And I got to show up at her house, and I became her birthday fairy and made all of her dreams come true. And I don't know, I was really cool. Another dream I had last night had to do with feet. I was at a carnival or a arcade or somewhere creepy where creepy things happened, like a circus or I don't know. And I kept seeing these feet lying around. I was like, this is weird. Why are there feet? I just kept ignoring them. And then I was like, wait a minute, I recognize these feet. Hey, these are my girlfriend's feet. So I picked them up and put them in my bag and brought them to her.